Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Fact or Cap Paranormal Files. My name is Wes. This is Top Shelfers. In this series, we break down scary videos from across the internet, scary paranormal videos from across the internet, and decide whether or not they are real or fake or fact or cap. Now, we've had a bit of what do we want to call it? A bit of a break. It was not a purposeful break. It was a work got me a little too busy break, so I wasn't able to do the things that I want to be doing as much. But I think the schedule's finally leveling out. I also just got back from vacation. If you can see my cool hat, it says something about Sasquatch hunting. I went to the redwoods of California, and had an immaculate 8-9 day vacation. It was absolutely fantastic, much needed. I feel refreshed, I feel revitalized. It actually felt like a vacation, and it was my first real adult vacation, if you guys can believe that or not. I've taken at least like long form vacation. I've taken small ones here and there, but not anything that was that long. So I'm back, I'm ready to go. I'm hoping videos will be streaming back in on a constant basis, sprinkled in with some streaming again. I'll stream here on YouTube, and I'll probably stream on Twitch and TikTok. I'm going to be doing some other type of streaming stuff soon. So that's for the little update. I will do a full update video coming out soon, and a 500 subscriber video, which I'm super pumped about. And with that being said, we have Nuke's top 5 most recent top 10 scary ghost videos that'll scare your brain. If you want to just watch his video, as always, it'll be linked down below. Let's hop into it.
Come on in. 5 months ago, 19-year-old Dylan Rounds mysteriously disappeared from his farm in Lucin, Utah. Search parties have scoured the area, but Dylan has never been found.
We begin tonight with a local family very concerned about their missing son. He seemingly vanished from his farm.
His parents say he was excited to start farming in northwest Utah, but after he planted his crop, he went missing, and now they suspect foul play.
This land in Lucin, Utah might not look like much, but to 19-year-old Dylan Rounds, it was everything.
I'm convinced that it's foul play. Every vehicle he has, a retractor, everything is accounted for and in place.
If you know anything about Dylan's disappearance, his family is begging you to call police.
Lance Kelly from the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment decided to join the search for Dylan Rounds, investigating the many abandoned mines and caves in the countryside nearby. On this particular exploration, Lance finds an entrance to the collapsed Bald Eagle mine. Now, it should be noted that the old collapsed mine is said to be haunted, but nevertheless, Lance heads into the small entrance to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
All right. A lot of cold air coming out of this one. So it's probably pretty deep. Anyone in here?
Did you hear it? As Lance enters the collapsed mine, he asks, "Anyone in here?" To which someone or something seems to reply, "Come on in." Now, the sound is a bit difficult to hear as Lance's feet are crunching against the loose gravel on the floor of the mine, but I did my best to isolate and enhance the creepy reply. Listen again carefully.
Anyone in here?
As Lance treks further into the abandoned mine, it soon becomes clear that the passage is too small for anyone to be hiding inside. So just who or what could this voice be? You can follow the continuing search for Dylan Rounds over on the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment. Got it.
So I'm from Utah, and I've heard of this story before, but I didn't realize that there was anything paranormal. I mean, I guess that's just a story to tie in why he's out there, and he may or may have not captured something. I don't know. It's even with the enhanced audio, it's tough. I mean, it definitely sounds like something's being said, but that also could just be rocks rolling on each other, or the cold air pushing against like one of the sides of the cave and kind of making that weird bellowing echo noise, and it just happened to sound like something. I mean, I live in suburbia pretty much, and the wind, we do get pretty crazy winds here, and when the winds hit in between two houses, it sounds like there's some really creepy noises. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm not gonna say that it's fake in the sense of like this guy planted that voice or like put it in post. I just think it's not something paranormal.
See it to believe it. TikTok user Chubby Gooby recently moved into her new home in Reno, Nevada, along with her husband and their 2 cats. Not long after moving in, the cats started to behave in a very odd way.
Well, our surveillance camera caught this, and I'm a little bit nerved about everything that happens. And the fact that the camera just stopped at the end of this, I'm not really sure what to do about this. Just watch and let me know what you think at the end. My cat never comes up to me like this unless she wants food, so that might have been what it was, but she was acting particularly weird.
What's wrong? What's wrong, baby girl? Why are you looking at me like that?
Our cat just walked away from me, and I felt like she knew it was coming.
What the f? What the f just happened? Hello?
As Chubby Gooby is relaxing with a drink and watching TV, her cat approaches her as if alarmed. But then soon the kitty inexplicably just jumps away. Just then, a flower pot falls from the fireplace as if pushed, and even more strangely, the CCTV camera suddenly drops from its mount on the wall. Late another night, Chubby Gooby and her husband are fast asleep in bed, but something in their house is awake and very active. Something terrifying.
I was fully asleep at this point, and I was trying to wake up.
A clothes hamper slides across the floor toward the sleeping couple as a book seems to be yanked from the shelf by an unseen force. The couple awakes confused and in a panic from the sound, but they only realize what happened later, after watching their security video. Even after the events in
The book didn't fall.
a panic from the sound, but they only
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. So the way that that book fell looked like it was definitely attached to something. Right? Like, let me slow us down here a hot second. Let's see. Let's do half. See, like, it moves a little bit, but the way that it falls, it looks either fully CGI or it's getting pulled along with this getting pulled. Because it doesn't go straight down. It, like, goes, like, at an angle, like, almost to get stuck underneath it. Which makes me think this is definitely fake. See how it, like, shoots? Like, it looks like it's going down right here, and then it shoots over. Sorry, slow-mo, slow. Okay, nudging along, and then boom. You guys see what I'm saying? And, like, where is it? Is it this? I think it's fake. I think it's super fake. You know, the first part with the cats, it's an easy alibi. Cats are acting weird. Cats are always weird, man. I got 3 cats. They're always weird. I got a cat that stared at the fucking wall because I think he just thought it was fun. Like, cats are weird. You know, and they just moved in, stuff falling. You just place stuff. You don't, who knows, right? But with that book looking totally not legit, I'm not on board anymore. I do like their TikTok name, though.
Not go well.
Can't believe you have me recording this.
Well, you know.
What do I know?
You don't know. What if something happens and we don't have any explanation for it? Like I said last time, I'm gonna record everything. You don't record it, you don't.
Can you explain that?
That's why I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the 15th freaking night in a row that something's happened.
I think you're exaggerating. Look, it's a basement. Yeah. The f is that?
It's broken frame.
Yeah, that happens.
Jeez!
What the f?
Yeah, they're just making content.
Okay, we need to go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Gee, go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Let's go.
Go upstairs.
Shooby Gooby's skeptical husband is now convinced as random things start to fall and eerily move across the basement floor right in front of his eyes. The terrified couple runs right back upstairs. So could it be that the couple's new home is haunted? Let me know what you think. The man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful to them because I don't, I'm just getting these couple clips, but to me it looks like all these things are moving in the same direction as her after she bent down and grabbed something.
What the f?
Okay, we need to go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Gee, go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Let's go.
Go upstairs.
In front of his side couple.
It's tough to say. I mean, I think that it's content. I don't really think that it's actually something paranormal. Sorry. I mean, it's just, things just don't happen that often.
In black. This next creepy video is a bit of a mystery as it was shared to the internet without a source. So the story goes that the video was filmed by a young tourist in Europe while exploring an abandoned old monastery. And without even knowing, he captures something.
That's pretty creepy.
A figure dressed in what looks like a long black monk's robe appears briefly in the doorway before just disappearing into thin air. The tourist didn't even realize what he had just filmed and only discovered the figure when rewatching his footage later. But with no definitive source, is it real or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you found a great ghost...
I've seen CGIs that look just like that. It's not tough to do. You can refer back to the episode where I made a fake ghost video or fake ghost picture, and it looked legit within, I don't know, a whole 15 seconds using Microsoft Paint.
video online are recorded bookstop5@gmail.com. Uninvited. Nick Perry from Roseville, California says that he witnessed a dark shadow figure while driving on the allegedly very haunted Dyers Lane Road 2 years ago. Nick is convinced that this dark, sinister thing attached itself to him and even followed him home. He says that since that night he has experienced terrifying paranormal activity in his home. Now, fearing that his family and friends might think he's lying or maybe just went right off the deep end, Nick says that he never told anyone about the strange incidents in his house. But he claims that the paranormal activity in his home has become more frequent and more intense. So he has decided to record the incidents on his new YouTube channel called The Hooker. No idea why that name. But anyway, late one night Nick starts to hear something and grabs his camera. What he catches on video is truly bizarre.
So I thought Fawn and David were back. I just got out of the shower and I heard, well, it sounded like the door opening and closing, but oh my God, nobody's f***ing here. And my cat is just staring at the f***ing door. I know, messy room, I know. It's my sister's room. Which creeps me out for some reason. See, look, stare over there at the f***ing door.
Nick becomes increasingly more anxious as the unexplained activity soon starts to get more intense.
Don't f***ing scare me, dog. The f***, man. F off, dog. Why every time I'm f***ing alone, dude?
Unnerved by what he's experiencing, Nick's own dog scares him as he catches the window blinds moving on their own. Nick has no idea that things are about to take an even more terrifying turn. One night, Nick is taking a cute little video of his cat when he captures something downright chilling.
Meow. What? Where are you going in there? This is random. What was that, dude?
Nick hears a bang, and as he exits the bathroom to investigate, a small dark figure can be seen in the bathtub as his camera pans by. But Nick doesn't even notice it until he checks his camera footage later. Nick now becomes determined to try to catch video of the odd shadow figure again, so he sets up more cameras to record around his house while he is away. Late one evening, he returns to find this.
So we're fucking. My phone's dying. So I'm just gonna have to unplug.
Someone or something can be seen walking around the living room, but nobody's home. So just who or what is this? Nick believes that the dark figure he saw years ago on Dyer's Lane followed him home and is still haunting his house. But what do you think is going on here? You can follow Nick's continuing search for answers over on his YouTube channel, The Hooker. The Outback Skinwalker. This next...
I guess, talking about that whole situation does kind of just, I don't know. It seems like there's just a story that he's trying to narrate, and it just seems like content. You know, nothing here is out of the ordinary that couldn't be faked, right? Like none of the things couldn't be faked. The blinds moving, the door knocking, the loud bang in the house, the shadow in the bathroom could definitely be edited. This could just be him or a friend. Like, it seems like content. It seems like something that maybe it was, this is my guess, is originally maybe he did think the house was haunted or something was going on, so he started recording, and after so long he's like, oh, well, there's really not much going on, but I'm getting some views on YouTube, this is cool, nice, I'm building a community, which is totally fine, I'm not dogging him on that, but then kind of started fabricating stuff. That's at least how I look at it from an outside point of view. Oh, sorry.
Australian Reddit user hasbeen42 with the caption, quote, "My friend recorded a potential skinwalker." So Reddit user hasbeen42's friends are out in the woods of Australia late one night when they encounter this.
We got hearing weird noises in the forest. What the what the what the fuck?
The friends have no idea what they captured on camera, and hasbeen42 took it upon himself to post the video to Reddit in search of answers. The friends believe they might have captured a skinwalker, but what do you think this could be? Is it a skinwalker or just some strange Aussie critter?
What the what the fuck? What the fuck?
The most haunting.
Yeah, I think that not going and looking at what it was on the back end is kind of silly. I mean, I don't know all my marsupials like I probably should, but from my understanding, they have several down there that climb trees. So what could that not just be a koala or some sort of animal? And it was peeking its head out, saw people, got scared, and moved its head back. And just because it's dark out with the glowy eyes, like, I definitely don't think that was a skinwalker.
Hotel in Texas. The Meanger Hotel was built in 1859 in San Antonio, Texas. It was constructed on the old battlegrounds of the Texas Battle of the Alamo. Then years later, during the Civil War, the hotel was converted into a hospital for wounded and dying soldiers. With a history like that, it's not surprising that the hotel is considered to be a hotbed for paranormal activity. Over the years, the hotel staff members and guests have had countless strange supernatural encounters. Back in 2009, hotel guest Ricky Garcia had a first-hand experience with one of the hotel spirits when he was recording footage of the beautiful, historic interior.
It's pretty creepy.
A translucent figure about the size of a child can be seen walking on the other side of the main hotel hall on the second floor. And Ricky isn't the only one who captured a ghost on camera on the Minger Hotel's second floor walkway. 4 years later, in 2013, hotel guest Felicia Powell captured this photo of the same area on the second floor of the Minger Hotel. In the photo, a child guest at the hotel dressed in red can be seen walking along, but no one knows who or what is walking behind her. So is it true that the Minger Hotel is haunted? And just what walks the stair landing on the second floor? Let me know what you think. The Last Stop.
I don't know if I'm more inclined or not to believe more simple videos. I was kind of on board with the first part of the video, where it's just something eerily creepy walking across. It's not that it can't be faked, because it can be faked easily, but it's just so much more timid than some of this other stuff. And to me, it just... I've talked a lot about what I think ghosts are, and it's not spirits of past people, and if it is, it's not how we perceive it now. I think that there's stuff that goes on that we just can't measure and can't witness just because we're not advanced far enough technologically to see it. I'm more of, I think that it could be some sort of energy, and I don't mean energy as like the hippy dippy energy. Like, we know that the body produces energy, and maybe in certain instances it can produce so much that it kind of imprints itself in that area. That's kind of what I think might be going on in some case scenarios. Not the majority. I think the majority are fake. But so that first video, I'm kind of more inclined to believe, like, well, maybe there is something going on, but then the picture looks very stereotypical, like creepy grudge looking girl, and it just loses me.
Popular Korean YouTuber Dosha from the paranormal YouTube channel Dosha Michael sets out to explore a creepy abandoned bus company located somewhere in South Korea. Now, not much is known about the mysterious bus company or why it was left abandoned, but Dosha believes that the location is haunted by the spirit of an old man that used to live inside one of the only remaining buses on the property. In an attempt to capture the ghost of the old man, the YouTuber sets up a GoPro camera to record the bus while he explores the rest of the enormous site. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
방금 소리 뭐 들었어요? 쿵 엄청 크게 소리.
A loud bang can be heard, startling Dosha as he's setting up his GoPro. Now, a bit freaked out, he eventually leaves to explore the building. But after a few hours, he doesn't really find or experience anything in the abandoned bus depot. So he grabs his static camera and just heads home. But when Dosha looks back at his captured footage of the bus, he's shocked when he realizes what his static GoPro camera recorded. Something can be seen walking past the bus and out of frame. Dosha has no idea who or what this could be. So he returns the next day and leaves the GoPro in the exact same spot. What his camera captures that night is absolutely chilling.
Huh.
First, something can be seen moving around inside the bus. Then a little later, a dark mist-like figure can be seen looking out the window on the second floor before moving back out of sight. So could it be that Dosha captured the ghost of the old man who used to live inside the bus? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire video and many more.
It's definitely creepy, for sure. The first part is kind of what I was talking about with the video of the person walking across the hotel thing. Like, that first initial thing he caught is exactly that, right? He sees something walking across. Because this is the whole point of the channel, right? Like, we're breaking these down. Could that be faked? Absolutely, 100%. It could be the reflection of someone walking behind it, or it could just be he imported someone walking and then compressed it all the way down, changed I forget what the term is. I'm not actually a Photoshop person or a full, like, a official editor or anything like that. But stuff like that's not hard to do. I know how to do things similar to that. Not well, but I know how to do it, so it can be faked. And same with this one. This one is oddly creepy. The door is closed at first, and then it looks like he does open it later on. It could totally be someone living in there, and they're like checking like what the hell's going on out there. It could be a flashlight bouncing off the mirror. This is also a little eerie. This black sludge like substance mist. It's a lot of stuff going on, though. That's for sure. Now, do I believe it? I think I'm going to have to dig into his content a little bit more. And maybe I will, maybe next week we can do a video just on this guy. Because it's tough to say, right? He is a paranormal investigator in an abandoned building looking for stuff. So did he find stuff, or was he just fabricated?
With English subtitles over on the YouTube channel Dosha Michael. Creature or compression. Pakistani Reddit user Phantom881999 says that late one night the strange CCTV footage was captured just outside his dad's workplace. Now, the Redditor definitely admits that this could simply be a strange glitch in the compression on the camera. But why does one of these two people look like they are hunched over and walking on four legs? So is this weird compression or a weird creature? Let me know what you think. A little evil.
That is weird. I mean, I'm sure it's compression, but it does look like whatever is going on here doesn't match what's going on here. It's pretty odd. I wonder, maybe could it be like a big dog and a person going on a walk? That's the only thing I could think of. It's definitely not paranormal. It's creepy though.
Popular ghost hunter Ehab Kasmia sets out to investigate a completely abandoned neighborhood on a mountain in Jordan. Now, nobody knows exactly why dozens of homes were deserted in an otherwise thriving city, but locals claim that the neighborhood was plagued by a sinister jinn taking the form of a human child. As Ehab goes from home to home, he doesn't really find much and only hears a few strange noises. But that changes as he gets higher and higher up the mountainside. In one of the empty, dilapidated homes, this happens.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Did you see it? Ehab doesn't notice when a small childlike hand moves out of sight right behind a doorway. Clueless as to what just happened, Ehab leaves the home and heads to the next house even higher up the mountain. As he explores, something happens that shocks him to his core.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
When Ehab switches to the selfie mode on his phone, he is shocked when he sees the face of a child watching him from outside the window.
I don't see it.
He races outside, but there's no one there. Now, there is no one around this mountain for miles, and there certainly shouldn't be a child out alone in this dangerous abandoned neighborhood. So Ehab is now starting to believe that the local legends are true. He thinks the mountain might just really be haunted by a malevolent entity that takes the form of a child. But, as always, you decide. Just pulling.
It's stupid. I'm sorry, I think it's stupid. That looks so dumb. That looks so generated in after the fact. Yeah, I just looks silly. Sorry, I don't buy it at all.
Source. Somewhere in Asia, a child. This next video has been circulating the internet, but unfortunately, no one seems to know the original source. So, somewhere in Asia, a child is innocently crawling across the floor. Then this happens. The light in the room suddenly flashes off, just as the crawling child's legs seem to be pulled by something that we can't see. Incredibly upset by the occurrence, the crying child charges forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him. Or is he being pushed? It's kind of hard to tell. But with no source for the video, I guess we'll never know. Thanks so much for.
I don't. Hold on. I don't quite see what we're looking at here. Because he looks like he just kind of gets up and tumbles like a baby would. I need a baby expert. Who can help me out here? I don't see anything. It looks like he tried to push himself up, like to walk, and then like just didn't do it right, and then his momentum like carried him, and then he tried to catch himself. and he scuffed his knees up, or she scuffed her knees up, and probably didn't feel too great and was crying. I don't see anything paranormal here. It looks awkward, but that's awkward shit happens. I don't know. It's weird. Let me know what you guys think. This video was okay. There was not really many where I was definitely questioning what was going on. There's a couple interesting ones. Oh, that was a little susserino. I did not mean to do that. Sorry for them. But yeah, I don't know. This first one with the Utah cave kid, sad, but I don't think it was anything paranormal. Cats being cats. Fake book. The people who move into the new house. This guy potentially fabricating fake stuff. It's a lot of fakes, which is a bummer, but it's okay. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.